Tri-Cities experienced its first blast of cold and accumulating snow this week, well ahead of the start of the winter season. The near-record cold resulted in temperatures some 15 to 20 degrees below average. Now, the start of meteorological winter doesn't begin until December 1st and runs through the end of February. On average, daytime temperatures on the 1st of December are in the low 50s. We bottom out in mid-January with average highs in the mid-40s, and then a gradual warm-up begins, and by the end of February, average high temperatures are in the mid-50s. Daylight hours continue to decrease through December 21st. On day 1 of December, we have about 9 hours and 50 minutes of daylight. By New Year's Day, we're down to 9 hours and 43 minutes. But look how things really shoot up. 10 hours and 48 minutes by Valentine's Day. And by the first day of meteorological spring on March 1st, we can expect 11 hours and 25 minutes of daylight. Now, taking a deeper dive into the larger scale ocean and atmospheric patterns that impact winter weather, here's StormTrack 5 meteorologist Kip Alexander.
Thanks, Dave. We are well into November with winter beginning in December, and the question many folks have is how this winter is going to stack up compared to previous years and how much cold and snow we're going to see. Let's talk about some of the large-scale weather patterns that can be predicted only a few months out, starting with El Nino Southern Oscillation. We're currently in a weak La Nina, expected to continue through most of the winter. La Nina usually leads to slightly warmer and drier than average conditions in the southeast, including the southern Appalachians. Another long-term pattern is the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, so I know this is a lot of technical things here, but this is really the science behind it. A 20 to 30-year pattern is what this is, and it's currently negative, which historically aligns with the warmer winter conditions across much of the United States. Though this can also still allow for cold air outbreaks in the east when combined with other factors. These patterns are consistent with the Climate Prediction Center's outlook. Some large-scale weather patterns that are predictable only 2 weeks out include the Arctic and North Atlantic oscillations, the Pacific North American pattern, and the Madden-Julian oscillation. These will have a bigger day-to-day impact on cold snaps and snowfall in the southeast. We usually look for a strong PNA and a negative AO and NAO for cold outbreaks. Additional factors like a weak polar vortex can also bring down the jet stream and weaken it, where you can get extreme cold all the way down into the southeast. Ultimately, local impacts like cloud cover and rain are going to play a role in the weather that you see right out your door. For more on the average snowfall, here is meteorologist David Boyd.
Well, so far this month, we've already seen a ½ inch of snow at the Tri-Cities airport. Typically for the entire month, we see 1/3 of an inch. We trend up in December to 1.7. January and February are typically our snowiest months of the year, and then trending down March and into April. Typically for the entire season, we see about 9.2 inches of snow in the Tri-Cities. Last season, we had 7.7 inches of snow. And over the past few seasons, snowfall has varied quite a bit. 2020 to 21, 10 inches of snow. The next season, 9.7. The season after that, we only had about a ½ inch of snow the entire winter in the Tri-Cities. As for this winter, we are expecting below normal temperatures across the northern United States and above normal temperatures to the south. We're kind of in the battle zone, and the odds are only slightly leaning toward above normal, 35% chance. There's a 32% chance of below normal temperatures overall for the winter season. As for the precipitation, December through February, above normal, wetter conditions across the Ohio Valley, drier conditions expected to our southeast. We're kind of in that battleground again, equal chances. Temperatures overall near average with several cold shots. Now, how long will those last? That'll be important. Precipitation, equal chances, no clear signal. So taking all this into consideration, we're expecting somewhere near average snowfall in the Tri-Cities this winter. But it just takes 1 or 2 events to change everything. Looking back, we had a big snowstorm back in December in 2018, 9.8 inches in just one event, 4.5 inches back in Christmas of 2020. So stay with us here in the StormTrack 5 Weather Center as we forecast the upcoming winter week by week.